My next guest, Derek Ryan, grew up in County Carlow, a household with strong musical influences. His father has had his own band called Coupla, still does. Derek himself picked up an All-Ireland prize for playing the Bowron and performing at events with his brother Adrian. Now, international success followed when he was signed to Warner in a pop band called D-Side. Now, Derek's career has come full circle and currently he is enormously successful and popular. And you'll be able to see Derek at any one of 20 UK venues starting off on the 30th of March. Full details are at derekryanmusic.com. Now, to tell us about his huge success, I'm delighted to welcome back once again Derek Ryan. Derek, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are things?
Not bad at all. Lovely to speak with you once again. Now, we've seen, Derek, the incredible popularity of of Irish country music right throughout the years, from the sort of the bands back in the 50s right through the 60s, and with Big Tom in the 70s and right through. And now there's your good self and a number of other people with huge success in a slightly still the same style of music, but just slightly changed.
Yeah, I suppose country music has always been popular in Ireland, and the UK. But I suppose it's just it's back in the spotlight at the moment, with all the young artists on the scene, and it's a very exciting time to be involved. And I used to, like I mentioned there, I grew up. My dad's band Coupla would have played Irish music, traditional music, but also Irish country. So we would have grown up with all the tapes and the cassettes and CDs of Big Tom and the likes, so it's only natural that I grew up loving that music, and I find it very comfortable to sing in that genre, and to write songs in the genre as well.
Now, the thing is that you actually have written a lot of material, which in many ways is unusual.
I suppose, yeah. I mean, my debut single, God's Plan, and also my first 6 or 7 singles were all original songs, as the majority of the songs I released. So, I suppose in the Irish country music scene that would have been a little bit unusual, all right. But in a way, it was my niche, I suppose, in inverted commas. It kind of got people talking about my songwriting and of my name out there. So it worked well for me to go down that road. But at the same time, I would release songs if a nice song came along that I thought would suit my program or my audience. Of course, I would record it.
Right. Now, you've been quoted as saying that although country music is now mainstream, it has stripped back quality, and the song is everything.
Yeah, I suppose a good song is a good song. People sometimes there might be a little bit of discussion about what's country and what's not country, and that kind of thing. But I always think there's a lot of songs have a country base to them anyway, with their melody and their lyrics or whatever. And as you say, that's what I love about country music, is that the song can be just, brought back to a guitar and a guy singing, and it tells a story. And I think that's what draws me to country music in the first place,
Indeed, you've actually stripped it literally back to 2 solo performances, where you actually did quite a number of performances just with yourself and the guitar.
Yeah, well, it's a part of the show anyway. The regular show that I do. I do in the new show. Actually, I finish up the night just with guitar. For maybe about 20 minutes. And so we decided to do a few acoustic gigs. It wasn't just me now; it was me and 2 guys with us instead of the full 6 or 7 guys. So it was a stripped back show. We did a tour of it actually, and it was great. You're kind of performing the songs the way they were written, really, and you can talk and have a bit of it's a bit more banter with the crowd. It's a bit more intimate, but that was just I suppose it was a novelty for us, just to kind of take it away from something. There was no big lights or no big show. It was just more about the songs, really. But we're back to our regular shows now, our concerts, and we had the This Is Me concert, which we kicked off in the first week in January. And we're taking it all over Ireland and the UK as well. So.
Right, now you're starting off actually, you start off the 30th of March right through to the 21st of May at something like 20 UK venues.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. As I say, we kicked it off in the Ulster Hall in Belfast, and we're so privileged and so lucky. The crowds have been amazing. A lot of sellout shows here in Ireland, and the Millennium Forum and Tralee, Cork Opera House were. So we've had some great nights so far, and we're slap bang in the middle of it at the moment. So we're back in Cookstown next Thursday night then. So as well as the regular dances as well, and the festivals. But as you say, we're taking it to the UK. It's a brand new show, so for anybody who has come to see us before, it's brand new and has little elements of things we haven't done before, different influences, Kaylee drumming and different things, and there's great stuff going on, and it's going down well and getting great reviews. So we're looking forward to taking it to the UK.
Superb to hear it. And there's yourself and indeed Nathan Carter, who sort of blazed a trail, and there are so many other great talents coming along as well.
Yeah, so look, I mean, Nathan is an amazing talent, and he works so hard as well. And I think that's key. That right from the start, and Lisa as well, and myself, Lisa McHugh, and I think it could have been about 6 or 7 years ago. I hit the road, first of all doing spots, and then launched my own band. And Nathan was very much on his way at that stage. And but it's an exciting time, And I suppose if young people see young guys, young girls on the stage, and they see the crowds and they see the buzz, and naturally people who are into country music and who are into singing will want to get involved, And I just think the more the merrier. And what really excites me about it is that there's a lot of original songs and people are writing songs now, and we're not just, I suppose, rehashing songs that were out 20, 30 years ago that were hits back then, and just doing a modern version of them. There's new original songs, and I just think that's great for the business and great for the genre in general,
Certainly is. And I believe one of your as well as appearing in Union Chapel and other venues, you're actually appearing in Trafalgar Square for the St Patrick's celebrations on the 19th of March.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. It's amazing for me, really. 7, 8 years ago now, I was living in London, and I was gigging in the pubs there, and it's a fantastic time, But to go from gigging in the pubs and little bars to Trafalgar Square for the Patrick's Day Festival, I just think it's amazing. It's actually the 19th of March, Sunday the 19th of March, and I've been to it, in the past. So just to be on the stage there, it's just going to be a great day, and all my friends in London are coming down to it, and I just can't wait. And as I say, it's a great honour to be invited onto the gig as well, So we're looking forward to it.
Absolutely superb. And of course, you your latest album's out, and 2 albums which were actually taken out at the same time, unusually.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Why was the 2 albums taken out at the same time?
Well, I suppose, I had the Nashville album recorded back in January, and by the time, I suppose, all the masters came back and all the different things, the mixing and everything else, it was maybe April, and I've been working away on my Irish album at the time as well, and I'm always kind of recording in Ireland anyway. So instead of releasing one and then coming out maybe a month or two later with another one, we decided, what we'll do just for the crack. We'll do the 2 to one day, and it worked really well because most people, I suppose, bought the 2 of them, and it was something that my manager suggested, actually. I think it has never been done on the Irish country music scene before, and it really worked to get the buzz going and people talking about it, and it was a major success, really, So we're kind of, it was a good decision to make, but I wouldn't be doing it every time.
I wouldn't.
It was hard work, to get the 2 albums.
I would well believe it. To get too highly, technically. The technology involved in the recordings is pretty high, and the standard pretty high. Now, it was
very time consuming. It was especially with the songwriting as well and everything else. So there was a bit of pressure on to get the both of them out for October as well as all the gigs. So, but look, it was worth it in the end, and I'm really happy with the way they both turned out,
Indeed, they're certainly both been extremely successful. Derek, listen, I wish you all the luck in the world. Looking forward to seeing you on your trip to the UK. You're appearing all over the place. Leeds Irish Sector, Liverpool, Tyneside, Middle Manchester, Union Chapel, as I mentioned earlier on here in London.
Yep.
And Derek, listen, I wish you all the success in the world, continued success, which no doubt you will have. And looking forward to seeing you, as I say, somewhere across the UK.
No problem, and as I say, we're looking forward to the Trafalgar Square, and we want everybody to come out on March the 19th to come down and see us in London as well, so it'll be great.
Derek, listen, it's a real pleasure. Thank you very, very much for joining me, and listen, we'll see you soon. Thank you, Derek.
Cheers. Thanks, Gerry. Bye-bye.
The Irish Spectrum with Gerry Byrne.